Good morning, I'm J. Lenora Bressler, and this is the January 29th, 2018 edition of the Bible Delight in the Details. If you were watching just a moment ago, you may have seen that the program abruptly quit, and that is because somebody tried to call me in the middle of a Facebook Live session, which apparently shuts it off, and I've got to figure out how to fix that. But we are starting now a multi-session series from Proverbs, the book of wisdom by the wisest man ever to have lived, King Solomon, whose very life stands as testament to the sad fact that knowing what is right does not necessarily mean we always do it. But more on that in another program. A lot of people, unfortunately, see God as the maker of a lot of rules, and rules that are meant to make life harder on us, or to narrow our options and to make us less individual. They see it as they see the Bible, unfortunately, as a book of rules, and that couldn't be further from the truth. The Ten Commandments, for example, are absolutely geared to help people structure and live their life in a way that will make them ultimately happy, give them meaningful lives, and help them with their relationship with God and with their fellow man and woman. That is never so true as in the last of the Ten Commandments, thou shalt not covet. Medical knowledge has now revealed that literally the stress attenuant to the emotion of envy or covetousness brings on medical problems. King Solomon knew this. In Proverbs 14, verse 30, he said, "The heart at peace brings life to the body, but envy rots the bones." Recently, I had occasion to read an article about the terrible impacts on the body that negative emotions brings. And they particularly pointed out stress that is attenuant to envy. We need to, as you know, whether you're a Christian, you're of another religion, you're a seeker, whatever you are at the moment, we can all agree that as long as we're on this earth, we would like to be in as good health as we can. And I'm telling you that the Bible has forever, for millennium, told us how to help with that. When we introduce envy into our lives and covetousness, it takes a toll physically on us. Let's forget for a moment about spiritually and sinning and all that. Just let's talk just about us very selfishly. It actually will destroy your health. And the wisest man ever knew that. The Lord, of course, himself knew that. And we see it in the Bible. We are cautioned against these things. Now, everybody's different, but we put ourselves sometimes in situations where we are tempted more than at other times to feel these negative emotions of envy and covetousness. I know that a lot of people have said to me that looking at Facebook and other social media sometimes evokes those negative emotions. You know, you have a temptation to look at maybe what other people are posting and think, oh, what a great life, what a great life. And why do I not have that? Or look at the money these people are spending and the trips they're going on, or whatever it may be, or the wonderful family life. Well, what about me? How come I don't have that? And you can get very envious. And I encourage you to remember a couple things. Number one, people lie. So people may be for different reasons, including making themselves feel better about their own situation. They may not always be telling the truth. Number two, places like social media, it is not advisable to always share the negative parts that may be going on, which people might be willing to admit to privately to you, but they don't want it on public display. Third, sometimes you just need to remove yourself from that, because social media is voyeuristic. I mean, I use it. I think it's helpful for my business. Those of you that know me, you know that I'm very transparent with my life, and I share a lot on Facebook. However, I do realize that the genre itself means that we're always looking at other people, right? We're seeing what other people are doing. If that tempts you to be envious and covetous in a way, then you need to stop it. I need to stop it. And we need to think about, what are these influences? What are the emotions that are being evoked in us? If you genuinely can say, oh, isn't that great, and be genuinely happy for someone, or you can think, I need to pray and be concerned about this person who's having stress, then social media and other informational outlets that let us keep very intimate knowledge of one another and what's going on in our lives is a very good thing. But I know personally that I can at times look at some things and some negative emotions are driven in me. And so you need to, we all need to be aware of this and watch for this. So anytime, whatever the situation is, if you find yourself in a situation where covetousness or envy are starting to invade your mind, try to remove yourself from that temptation, even if it is on social media. And I always tell people, and don't forget, people do lie. I'm Jalen Bressler. Visit me on the next edition of The Bible, Delight in the Details. Have a great day.